Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are in the right place at the right time. Today must be Sunday. And I am here to invite you guys to come out and hang out with me this Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to have a very interesting show. I've got a hip hop artist from New Orleans, Louisiana. Yes, hip hop artist. I said it. So I am going to be in a learning curve because I absolutely know nothing about hip hop. But I'm looking forward to learning from an artist, a successful artist who's been doing it for a while, from my other hometown. Like I'm in Chicago, he's from New Orleans. And if nothing else, we're going to exchange recipes on what's going on in New Orleans at the current time. They just had two back to back storms hit them, and we can get an update on what's going on. But by today being Sunday, this is not the show. This is just the promo. We want you guys to come out and hang out with us on Tuesday and learn like I'm learning, on this Tuesday with the artist from New Orleans. He's going to be hanging out with us. So by today being football Sunday, we're not going to hold you guys too long. So let me get my shout outs out the way and let you guys get back to what you got going on. The first thing I want to do is give a shout out to all of the healthcare heroes that have been keeping our loved ones alive. They have been dealing with this sickness for almost a year and a half now, and it is not going away. So I encourage people to be safe. Wear your mask, stay your distance away, wash your hands, and don't take any chances on winding up in a hospital because in a lot of places across the country, there are no hospital beds for you to go to. So I encourage you to definitely not get sick. But I still want to give a shout out to all of our healthcare heroes that have been healing our loved ones and sending them back to us. And every time I go live, I try to give them a shout out because I want them to know that I appreciate them. They're in a thankless job. Even though they're getting paid to do it, it's still a thankless job. So I always like to encourage them, let them know that somebody's praying for them. I'm praying for them. If don't nobody else pray for them, I'm praying for them. Because if the time ever comes that I have to wind up in a place where I need a healthcare hero, they look down and say, "Oh yeah, that's the guy that be praying for us every Sunday." That's me. And they'll send me back to what I do. And I'm looking forward to not being sick, but at least encouraging them every chance I get. Also, by today being Sunday, want to give a shout out to all of the spiritual leaders that are out there on the front line, keeping people uplifted and encouraged at a time like this, because it is definitely hard not having to be able to say goodbye to your loved ones or celebrate them the way that you want. And that has been the job of our spiritual leaders to have to do that. Keep us uplifted, keep the family encouraged, and keep us informed on what's going on in the world right now because there's a lot of things going on that sometimes we may not be aware of, but our spiritual leadership will be able to tell us and keep us informed on what God is doing at this time. Special shout out to my mentor, Dr. Lloyd Michael Hunt. Dr. Hunt has been holding services continuously since the pandemic started on last year, and he is still continuously holding services now, keeping us up to date on what's going on. So a special shout out to him on today, being Sunday. If you're not familiar with who Dr. Honey is, I would like to encourage you to go over to ask-dr-ron.com. When you get over there, scroll all the way up to the top. You'll get an opportunity to see all of my social media tabs, Facebook, Instagram. You get a chance to see all of those, YouTube, Twitter. Go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, hit the notification button. And while you're over there, you'll see a entire playlist devoted to Dr. Hunt, as well as all of my other broadcasts that I store there. So go through, browse some of the old broadcasts, check them out, enjoy them, share them, send them out. We appreciate your support. And also, while you're on my website, scroll down, support our advertisers. Without them, we are not able to do what we do here. So we need you to support them. So definitely go over there, ask-dr-ron.com, and support all of our advertisers and our affiliates. While today being Sunday, we started back in January doing what we call a Black History Moment. So we've been continuing this all through the year. Black History is 365 days out of the year, and we like to make sure that we acknowledge Black History 365 days out of the year. So today I ran across an interesting subject that I thought I would share with you guys. Now, most of these subjects, I read them. So this particular article has so many words that I am not familiar with. I'm not going to begin to murder those words today, but I will talk about it in overview. I ran across an article that talks about Ethiopia. For outsiders looking into the African continent, Ethiopia often seems like one of the more historic African countries because of the way that the land appears in the histories of religious scriptures, as well as the simple reason of the Rastafarian faith. Ethiopia was never colonized, even if there is a contention among a few historians as to whether Ethiopia deserves the accolade. Liberia, was also never colonized but Ethiopia sovereignty was also neither constituted in the way of Liberia's was nor breached in the way Ghana's was. Ethiopia is fairly unique in this regard. So the country of Ethiopia has been talked about historically all through time in various scriptures and very historical lineages. And the one of the comments that are listed here is that Ethiopia was founded in the 13th century by a Yakono Amlak, who traced his lineage to Menelik, the legendary son of the affair between the Queen of Sheba and the King of Solomon. As such, Amlak satisfied both the thirst of the different people in that place. So it has a very long and deep history. The country is rich. What I'm going to encourage you to do is go search the history of Ethiopia. Many of us, sometimes we hear things and it'll spark us to want to know about some things. So definitely go out and check out the history of Ethiopia. It is definitely a continent on the continent of Africa where we should want to know more about the people from the region, the cultures, the food, things that have transcended time. So I encourage you to go and learn a little bit more about Ethiopia on today. This is a very in-depth article about it and uh, how Ethiopia has never. I'm going to read this final comment. It is not clear how, um, Ethiopia, but it would seem while was a name with which they refer to themselves, Ethiopia, what outsiders Europeans call them. Ethiopia ha- has thus remained the name for that part of the world for more than 1,000 years. Now, that to me, I thought to be very interesting. When a country has established itself and has still in existence for over 1,000 years. So, very interesting. So, you all go check that out. So, like I said, this is not the real show. This is just the promo, the invitation to invite you guys out to be a part of what we're going to be doing on Facebook Live this Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. You guys come on out and hang out with us. It's going to be fun for sure. We're going to be, having a hip hop artist from New Orleans. I'm looking forward to it, hearing what he has to say, giving us an update from the ground on what's going on in New Orleans. So, you guys, you stay blessed, stay safe. Come check us out on Tuesday. We're going to slide this up here for you right now. We need you guys to make donations. We appreciate all the money that you have donated up to this point in time. We thank you. And go over to ask-dr-ron.com to make contributions. We have Zelle, Cash App. I'm going to respond right quick to Jed. I just happened to see him make a comment on where this article was found. It's called face2face.com, Jed. Shout out to you for being there, paying attention to what we're doing. It'll tell you all about the history of Ethiopia. Once again, this is not the show. This is just the promo to the show. So you guys come on back, check us out. Peace and love. Stay safe.